I should have won these two as well. But they both disconnected. Alright, I guess I just get kicked from every lobby. This one. I feel like a lot of people are like playing with their friends. That's what seems to be happening. Okay, so we got a non-IFA going here. Just all the regular base factions. We got Saxony Patriotic. Okay. Let's see what we're up against. Crimea Engineering. Okay, that one's not too bad. It's pretty low gold. Nordic Mechanical and Rusviet Agricultural. Okay, so everybody kind of got weaker mats except for me for their factions. But obviously, Rusviet and Crimea is still very strong. Crimea Engineering is a little bit awkward. Usually I like to go, that's not what I like to do. I like to go produce, trade for 2 food, and then move one of the workers over to here, and then get the first enlist. So let's trade for 2 oil here. Become a Despised Warmonger, which is very possible, and Establish Human Shield, which is also possible if I go 5 workers, which I probably will this game. So optimally, you want 2 upgrades here, either both of them on iron, or 1 on iron, 1 on food, so that you can get, you can just have 5 workers and you can just alternate between bolster, produce, bolster, produce, bolster, produce. So we're going to take a move here next turn, and then do the same thing, trade and move again. Let's see what everybody else is up to. So he moved, that's fine. And then Rusviet will probably double produce. Actually, I guess I should probably move my camera for this game. That's probably a good spot. So it doesn't really matter which one we do. So then now we're gonna trade again, move again, and then probably trade 1 more time, and then produce and get our first enlist. Especially because Crimea has not gotten their first enlist out yet, so we might be able to get a lot of cards from them. And that's a really good encounter from them. They could take the recruit here, or they could take the worker and food. I would probably just take the recruit, since it doesn't cost them pop. Yeah, kind of unlucky for me, because it takes away 1 potential card that I could be getting. My cards are not terrible, but they're not great. So optimally here, I either get a building or I get a worker from this. He already got one of the worker cards, so because that could allow me to do one less produce action, because then I could just do one produce and get the 5 workers. Shh.
Michael, it actually smells like
It's this. It's not me.
no, that just smells like meat.
Smell my hands. It's not. Okay, so what's he been doing here? How did he get this food? Did he just trade for that food? I guess he just traded for that food. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why he would do that. Yeah, Scythe, that's fine. Takes 2 produce and then gets his mech, and he goes Riverwalk, so he'll probably just move everybody there. I actually like to play Scythe Agricultural, where I take 2 upgrades and I get food down to 1 and bolster, and then you just have to produce once on here. Come on, baby, give me the worker. Give me the worker. Ah, rip. Okay, let's go ahead and take the recruit. Yeah, and we will go power. So now we're gonna trade for 2 food and then produce. Actually, we should probably produce, trade for 2 food, and then produce again. But I can't get the, I mean, I just have to manually move them, I guess. It's not great, because I didn't get any kind of iron from here. Maybe I should have upgraded this one instead, and then traded and gotten this. Or like produce, trade, bolster, and then produce again, and then I'd be able to move. Not a great encounter for me there. So he's gonna build a mech next turn. That'll be his first. Looks like Crimea is still a ways away. Wait, do they have 4 workers? I can only see 4 workers. That's weird. So they're gonna get another enlist this turn. But yeah, that's kind of questionable, because they're gonna have trouble getting mechs, and you can't really play mechless. I mean, I guess you can play mechless Crimea, but that doesn't sound very good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna miss anything by going for the enlist the very next turn, so I might as well just take this produce. Yeah, I can't even trade for the 2 food. I have to trade for 1 iron, which is kind of not great. Kind of messed up the engine a little bit here. Probably wasted about a turn and a half. But that is okay, because Crimea is moving slowly, and so is Scythe for that matter. In fact, he's now completely moved off iron, which is kind of questionable. So we're gonna go. I mean, we're gonna produce another one anyways, so we only need 1. that's probably the last trade action we need, but whatever, we'll just take a food, I guess. Don't really need it, but it is what it is. So then we're gonna go produce, bolster, and then move. And I will take, I guess I have to take underpass, but that doesn't really help. Okay, so Nordic is also going to get all his enlists, which is quite nice. This is a really nice card. This is also nice. Like, all three of those options are very good. What's their bolster on? Yeah, their bolster's on deploy, so he doesn't need the 4 power. He will probably get it regardless. I guess Russia takes a produce here, takes their building. Let's see what building they go for. I'd presume they go for monument. That would be the most logical. Over the tunnels. They went mill, so that's like completely useless for them because they've already got the 2 workers there, and that's all they need from the oils. They definitely should have gone monument. The monument's worth 4 popularity for them because he doesn't have any of his enlists yet. Crimea will, I think they just paid a gold instead of taking a move action. That's, I guess, yeah, weird. Did they pay a gold? Oh no, they moved. I didn't even see those guys move. Kind of inefficient what I did here, but it's totally okay. So next turn I will bolster, get my first mech out, get my speed mech out. I'll put 2 on here, 3 on here, so that I can get 1 extra upgrade. Which isn't that useful, but there's literally nothing else for me to do. And then I will bolster again after another produce action, and then move onto the farm with 2 workers. Crimea's almost done with his enlists, which is pretty nice. You know, turn 9, having all 4 of your enlists out is quite good, but he's going to be quite delayed on his mechs. So it's going to be a little bit awkward there. I guess he'll probably take these 3 guys, go into the oil, and then start producing, and just produce mech, produce mech, produce mech. Which is not bad. It's pretty good. He doesn't get to bolster because his bolster's on build, and he's probably not going to build anything. So I might be able to kick him off this tile at some point in time. Yeah, you really do want to get some kind of either wood from this, or like a free mech, like some iron or something like that, so you can get your 2 mechs out as fast as possible, because Saxony really needs 2 mechs to be able to do anything, whether it's speed Riverwalk or speed Underpass, or they need a mine. If you can get the mine on this tile, then it's fantastic, because then you can just get speed and you're everywhere on the map instantly. Okay, that's really weird. So he just took his 4th enlist there, which is fine, but it's not, doesn't really make sense, because now he's just going to be trapped, kind of. It's just not very efficient. So I'm going to take all these guys, leave 2, and that's the end of my move. I missed out on a lot of coins, not taking the coin enlist. Maybe I should have just taken the coin enlist first and succeeded all the combat cards that I'm gonna get, but we'll see if we can get out on the map real soon. We can get out on the map in 2 turns. 3 turns. It's gonna be produce, bolster, and then move. The problem is that I can't really get to anyone to attack without Riverwalk as well, at least so far. Because they're not going to leave their base for at least a couple more turns, I would imagine. I mean, maybe they do. They'll obviously go mech next turn. They did not take their mech. He went for another enlist, which is fine. Rusviet's gonna be pretty strong. So that was his first enlist. So he has 3 more of those to go. So that's another 9 power that he gets. And he didn't take the he took the cards there, so he gets another 2 from another enlist. So that's 11 more power, which will put him at 15. And then he can just take a move and upgrade, and he'll be at 16. But he does need to produce more, unless he takes his move now and brings his food down to 1, or his enlist down to 1. So Crimea traded for an oil and an iron. Their oil is currently invisible. I presume it'll come back at some point in time. Yeah. And then I guess he moves. I see. Good encounter is good. So then he moves like 2 or 3 of these guys here, which is quite nice because he's pretty weak. So I can definitely hit him next turn there and knock those guys off and maybe steal some oil from him as well. And because he doesn't have his speed mech, it'll take him a little bit longer to get out there. Yeah, so he did take his move action here. Wow, those are some really good options there, actually. This one is obviously great. This one's whatever. Even the 2 pop for a structure is really nice because that he can still get 3 pop out of a monument. Let's see what he takes. I didn't even get to see what he took. Did he just dismiss it or something? What the hell? My friend. What encounter did you take? Alright. Guess we'll never find out. Yeah, so he probably moves 3 guys out there. And then, or he moves 2 guys out and he either upgrade or he upgrades deploy, I would presume. That would make the most sense. Alright, I guess that works. Did he? Oh, he forgot to take his... Wow, that's quite tragic for him, actually. So we're going to take our underpass here and put it there. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to steal any oil, but I will get the free combat, which is nice. And I can probably just bluff him with cards and not need to play any power whatsoever. And this is going to be hitting soon as well. I can actually get both of these. Just depends how quickly I can get to the second one. So I think I can actually attack with both mechs here. It's just a matter of I have to leave my 2 workers kind of abandoned here. And it doesn't seem like anybody's playing a higher pop game, but that's okay because after 2 turns I can get a... It's a little bit greedy, but we gotta risk it for the biscuit. Otherwise my engine just kind of sucks. And I want to be able to attack with 2 mechs here to bluff him off. And then I'll just play like my 2/2 cards or something, or like a 2 and a 3. Just in case he plays a 5 and no power, which is very possible, but unlikely. Although based on the way he's played, he's not playing very efficiently, and playing against either newer players or players who aren't super proficient can result in some more questionable moves, to say the least. What did he take there? Pay 2 gold for a building and a pop. Not bad, but he's not very rich. So I mean, this next upgrade doesn't really do anything for us. This extra 2 oil here, but it's a coin that I'm basically just doing it for the coin for free at this point, which I think is actually net neutral because the 2 resources are worth a coin, but it's fine. So let's see if he uses a card here and leaves an oil stranded there. That'd be kind of nice, but I doubt it. No. Wait, what? Where's his last oil? I swear this game is broken. He like has an oil somewhere. There it is, okay. So we're gonna take this and this, move it here, drop those workers, and go here. We're going to take this, take 2 workers, go here, drop them there, and go here. And then we're gonna take this die and take this encounter. We should be able to bluff this. And if he maxes me, then I'll just be a very sad boy. Nice, very nice. So I didn't spend any power there, and I didn't use really any valuable cards. So that's super, super nice there. I mean, neither of those were that great. Don't really want to pay 3 gold because none of the structures help me at this point. Because I'm playing a 0 pop game. So I guess I'll just take the 2 oil, which is not fantastic, but it is what it is. And we can go, none of these really matter. So we'll just do this. Mex does Nord have 2, and Crimea has 1. So I haven't actually missed out on that many coins, and I have 2. So I missed out on 5 total coins. I mean 6, because Crimea is about to get another one here. So 6 out of a possible 12 coins I've missed out on. Which is not great, but I think the cards are more valuable. So Nordic either produces here and gets another enlist, or he just takes his move action. Oh, what? Yeah, he did his, and he'll probably take this encounter or this encounter. This encounter would be smarter because this one's more contested. But this encounter allows him to take another move action the following turn and get to the next one. Or he just fights me and takes the free combat in my 2 oil, which I'd kind of be okay with. No, okay, he goes there, that's fine. Nice. Ooh. Probably goes with the first one. Nothing wrong with 2 gold and a pop. Also gets him 1 away. Yeah, he takes 2 gold and a pop. Yeah, Nord is very well situated to win this game, actually, if he continues to play properly. How would I love to steal these right now? That would be very nice. Let's see if Crimea trades for another resource, or if he just takes the 2 pop for that. The 2 pop wouldn't even be bad, because now he gets close to 7 as well, since he has that upgraded. That was actually a pretty good upgrade for him. I kind of like it. I mean, I still would have upgraded move first. Now he takes the oil. His oil keeps disappearing. Let's take the cards, since I don't need anything else right now. Then we will just alternate bolster, produce for the next couple turns. I need 2 more mechs. So I get this one, and then I produce, and then I bolster, and then I move, and then I produce. So I get another combat card here. So I'm just rolling in combat cards now, which is really nice. Like, I'm a little bit overcapped at this point, but it creates a lot of threat that I have multiple 5s, which I only have 1 of, which I'll be saving. Lord's at 12 power. Where's his? He has 2 more mechs to go as well, which he will get. Kind of surprised that he put his mill there and not there. I mean, I wouldn't have gone mill at all. I would have gone monument as well for him, since he has 2 more mechs to go, which is worth 2 popularity. And he could actually get to 3rd track. So here we're gonna take disarm, stick my mech there, and then we have another produce action to go. Okay, Rusiet has exited the base. I could take the free combat here as well, but I think I'll have a little bit of time still to push him away. Not great, because that gives a power to each of them. Like, Rusiet's had so many upgrades. He's already done 3, and he has at least 1 more coming, which is 3 power to each of them since they've gotten it very early on, which is suboptimal. And Crimea's taken quite a few upgrades as well, hasn't he? No, just 1 actually. I'm trolling. Okay. So, what I actually could do here is something a little sneaky. Maybe I should have placed my mech there and just moved next turn, because I have the 1 iron for this, and I could just take an upgrade and get this down to 1, and I don't need to produce on this tile anymore, and I could have moved them to here and attacked this. Because I think he's still kind of weak, yeah. And I have disarm, so I could have used like all 3 mechs. I could have just... Alright, no, I could have used 2, sorry. I would have had to like move them. No, I don't. I could have used all 3. Like 1, 2, 3, yeah. Or I could have just used 2 and moved to the factory as well, but I don't really need the factory. Like, I'll try to control it at the end of the game through combat, but I don't really need the card. It's nice to have like a double move, but it's not super necessary for me. Let's see what the score is right now. Yep, all close game as I expected. Anyways, I can go... Yeah, maybe you just take a move here. I really shouldn't have put that mech there. I really should have put that mech there. That's a huge mistake for me. Oh! Okay, this is actually kind of nice. I don't mind this. Interesting. Okay, he's gonna use a lot of power here, and then I'm just gonna come back out and attack him, which is totally fine with me. Yes. And I'll just use a 2, and he'll probably go all out. Maybe he doesn't, but he should. Yeah, sweet. This is really good. Okay, and that's 1. Okay, wow, he just absolutely ruined his own game. I'm not sure why he would do that. Now he's just free money for me. So he can play absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's just insane for me, actually. So we take this here, pick these 3 guys up. And go here. Yeah, we can leave the resources behind. We take these. We here, we'll take our resources and go here. And then we'll take this and go here as well. And we'll attack here first. Let's just play the max, just in case he has a 5. Because he has to play his card either way, or he doesn't get a card back. And if it's a hiker, then he just won't play it. Hello? Yeah, I guess he just doesn't play it. Okay, he plays a 3. Perfect. Very nice. And then we go here. And let's just play. I don't really want to play that full. Screw it, let's risk it for the biscuit. Okay, that's fine. Good play by him. But that's why I left my resources there. So then we go, this doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. And next turn we'll get this one. So we'll get 2 more stars next turn, and then we should be able to end on the following turn through 2 combats. Yeah, so we'll get our max star next turn, and this. Alternatively, we only need 1 combat because we could actually get this as well. So I could just, yeah, go full on 1 combat and win the game in 2 turns. And I don't think anyone can stop me because they don't. So they don't have a move. Rusviet can obviously move, but Rusviet's low power. Only really Nordic can stop me, but Nordic has. I don't know. Nordic's still like kind of doing some stuff. He wants to take a produce action here, and then he probably goes bolster. Because that, so yeah, there's his produce that gets him 1 star. And then his bolster next turn will get him another star, I assume? Oh, no, he's at 13. So, unless Rusviet takes a move action here and gives him an extra power, which would be slightly unfortunate. But I presume he does not do that. I would assume Rusviet takes either a produce or a bolster here. Both of which are completely fine. Yeah, bolster. That's fine. It won't be enough for him. And then Crimea can't move, because Crimea moved last turn. So he will take, most likely, a trade action, and get another mech out. Probably his scout mech. And then maybe he fights me here, but I doubt it, because he has no power, right? So, I think this is going to be a win. Pretty good. So he traded for 2 pop. Yeah, so now he's at 7 pop. I don't think that pushes him into the lead though, which is fine. So here we do this. Let's go Riverwalk there, and we take that. Yep. So next turn this game ends. I take this move here to there. I bring my 5 workers here, and then move on to the factory, and then I take this and fight him here, and the game's over. Or maybe I fight Nord. I probably fight Nord just because they're in second, or they're in first, I believe. Yeah, so I'll just fight Nord. And then take his wood as well, assuming he doesn't use that wood this turn. See, like, okay, so if he's smart here, he'll spread. He'll go like, he'll take like 1 worker, move it there, and then take this worker, drop him on the factory, and then move there. That would be the smartest thing he could do. Or like go here and there, one of those 2. That'll also prevent me from fighting him. I'll still kick him off the factory though. let's see what he does. Like, if he's paying attention, he knows the game ends next turn, otherwise he'll just take a bolster action and get his mech out. But the right thing to do would definitely be to spread. Okay, well, that's not really spreading. But I guess the encounter might help him. Not really sure how, though. Yeah, that's not spreading, but that's fine. Scythe will probably produce, or no, he'll probably bolster again, which is fine, because I have a 5 card, so I just can't lose in a combat, which is why you keep the 5 card. Oh, he's 1 off. Please do not give him 13. I will be really, really sad, because that actually might push him to a point where I can't beat the game, where I can't win. I'd be, yeah, okay, sick. That's really good. God bless. And then Crimea can move. Let's see what he does, though. I mean, he can't move out, because then I'll just win, because I don't think he can win this combat. There's no chance. I'll just max. So he's pretty much stuck. Okay, GG. Yeah, nonetheless though, the best thing for him to do would just be to take these 2 tiles. Yeah. He's smart, he knows the game's about to end. There you go. Smart. I still think he finishes last though, right? Yeah, he does finish last. So Scythe's actually in first, so I will fight Scythe. Right there. And I should have it should be more than enough for me to win. 2 stars is 6 points. The factory is, yeah, it's more than enough. So we take this, move him there. This, take all 5, go there. Do I have to not have a factory card? No, I don't. Drop, go there, and take this guy, and go there. And we fight, yes. Max. GG. He maxes as well, because he knows that if I don't have a 5, then I can't win that, so he might as well. And establish a human shield. And that should do it. I'm pretty sure that's enough, unless I grossly miscalculated. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Woohoo! Okay, I'm just gonna restart my stream so that I can clip that.